Hey guys, how you doing today? Hope you're doing good. I'm going to be shouting out an Instagram account today. Those of you that have Instagram, even if you don't, I urge you to go check them out. It's it's an account on Instagram called Love What Matters, and I'm going to show you what the thing looks like here. Love What Matters. And it says here, stories that remind us to hashtag love what matters. Compassion is contagious. Send us your stories and videos. And I just want to shout them out because I feel like in the world that we're living in, there's so much hate, anger, aggression, mean-spirited, nasty things happening. I feel like we need hope. We need to be given hope and encouragement. And this account on Instagram, I need to have a website too, but this account on Instagram basically talks about stories of like random people who've helped people out, or a brother helping a sister out, or acts of kindness, acts of compassion, acts of hope. And I found this through Facebook. There was a post on Facebook or something about it, and I went to Instagram, checked it out, and I was up until 2 a.m. just looking at everything that had been posted on there, and it's just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to share a couple of them with you. But if you're on Instagram, please go follow Love What Matters because they post encouraging stories. I think all of us need that. This one here says, today me and my husband, Michael, went to the Walmart on Gardner's Ferry Road in Columbia, South Carolina. It was another dreaded shopping trip trying to buy groceries for a family of 5. We got as much stuff as we could get on my husband's income since I'm a stay-at-home mom. We literally dread going to Walmart and buying groceries, period, because my husband's whole check goes to food for our family. As myself and my husband were in line, putting our groceries on the thing for the cashier to scan, we had our youngest daughter with us, who was very fussy and tired and just wanted to go to sleep. The cashier said, "You must have a big family. Y'all have a lot of stuff." I said, "Yeah, we do." She told me my total, and I was digging through my wallet trying to count all my money out. She gave me a smile and said, "You guys look like you need a blessing tonight." I just smiled back. Then the cashier walked around the counter and was hitting something on the keypad. I thought she was giving us a coupon or something. Then she walked back to her register. I then looked at the total, and I was at a loss for words. This sweet woman who I never met in my life paid for half of my groceries. Me and my husband were just staring at each other like, is she serious? Did she really just do this? I didn't know what to say. How could this woman who didn't even know me, know our situation, know us? Why would she do this? I asked her what her name was, and she told me. I thanked her and asked her if I could take a picture with her and post it to social media, and she said yes. Me and my husband and our very fussy 1-year-old finally got into the car, and when we did, we just looked at each other and smiled. And at that moment, we both knew things were going to be okay, because there truly are good people out there. Thank you so much, Sharnique Desant. You truly are a blessing, and you will never realize how much you've helped us out and how much faith you have put back into our hearts. Here's a photo of them. That woman paid for half of her groceries. Family of 5. And there's another one here I want to show you if I can. Let's see. Where is it? So many of these are so good. I mean, just so good. This one here really touched me. Of course, this isn't about a random stranger helping somebody, but it's very touching. A few months ago, my husband and I were having a conversation about our finances. Due to some very difficult circumstances, we've always struggled to make ends meet. But this was a particularly difficult time for us. We didn't know it at the time, but our 4-year-old son was taking note of this conversation in another room. About a week later, we were running a very long day of errands as a family. I was tired and made a comment to my husband about how I could use a coffee. He reminded me that coffee just isn't in our budget. We can't put any money on our Starbucks card, and the conversation ended there. It was then that my son asked me for my Starbucks card, and she put in parentheses something that very rarely has a balance, but is kept safely in my wallet around my birthday and the holidays when I can reload it. He likes playing with old gift cards and reward cards, so I passed it back to him. About a minute later, this exchange happened. Here, Mommy. What is it, honey? This is for you. I put dollars on your coffee card for you. I'm going to show you the picture here. See. I turn around. He hands me my Starbucks card, neatly wrapped inside a $5 bill he must have had in his wallet. He, being the literal child that he is, put $5 on my card for me to buy a coffee. Take a moment to appreciate how beautifully your children's minds work. When my husband told me we can't put money on the card, my son took that quite literally, so he did it for me. I will never in my life drink a better cup of coffee than I did that afternoon. When you think they aren't listening, they are. When you think you've said it 1,000 times but it hasn't sunk in, it has. Teach your kids kindness and it will pour it into the world. They and all of the lives your children will change deserve it. I mean, it's so sweet. The kid put $5 in the card. I mean, come on. Hey, how awesome is that? This account just gives me so much hope and encouragement. And there's dozens of stories, dozens on here. I was up till 2 a.m. just going through everything. And so it's amazing. So I encourage you, if you're on Instagram anyway, go and follow Love What Matters. I'm going to show you the thing again. Right here. Oh, sorry, Love What Matters. And I urge you all to go follow this account. It will give you a smile. It will bring a tear to your eye. It will encourage you. It will inspire you. And it's just amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up and go. I love you guys. Have an awesome day. And, yeah, that's it. But be sure and follow Love What Matters on Instagram because they're just amazing. It would just bring you so much hope and joy and just make you appreciate your life. I'm going to go. Love you guys. Mwah! See you next time.